Hey guys, welcome back to another week of trading. Um, so this week we took another retry. As you guys can see, we're down around 8%. 25 days left. Probably gonna lose this account, and I'll explain to you guys why. So going on to this week, right? We took another 50k challenge. As you guys can see on the 9th of June to the 20th of June. Basically, in between was the transitionary period between challenges. There was some setups I couldn't take because this was still buffering out, so I missed two good setups, which if I did take them, were both wins, but it is what it is. Let's focus on this week's of trading. So for this challenge, I decided to do 2% instead of 1%, which for my current strategy right now was probably the wrong thing to do. Like I said in the last video, I changed my risk to reward from 2 to 3 and no stop loss being moved to break even at 1R. So it's literally 3R or negative 1R. And because there's a higher risk to reward, obviously there is a higher, so there's a lower win rate. So you guys can see 4 losses in a row at 2%. Let's go through these losses. So first one on Tuesday here. You guys can see break a structure, nice impulse, comes back down. There was a rejection wick, a hammer wick here. I didn't want to take it, that was kind of risky, so I waited for the next candle and it was actually an engulfing. So this is actually an A plus setup. Didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. Okay, so that's Tuesday done. Next one was 2 trades on Wednesday. Again, impulsive move, comes back down to my demand zone. We have a small rejection with engulfing candle. Got in, chopped out, and then we had a a nice hammer candle again, right? Big price action and rejected at my demand zone. Got in there, chopped out once again, and you can see price did actually go into the intended area. Right, so both valid setups once again, 2 losses taken on the chin, it is what it is. Last one, Thursday. Another impulsive move, comes back down, we had this hammer candle here, right, chopped out, went back up. So as you guys can see, all these trades, they're valid setups, they moved in the intended direction. We just, we got triggered with a right entry signal. It's just, nature of the beast, you can never really get it all the time, right? So what's the plan now? Well, we're probably going to lose this challenge. We've got 2% to spare. I'm going to still use that correctly. I'm not going to rush the trade, but it looks like this is probably going to be a failed account. It is what it is, right? We had 2 free retries, a very conservative method of 2 to 1 with 1 hour break even. We changed it to a more aggressive method, and this is what happens. It's okay because I know in the long run this is going to work based off my back testing. So the plan now is, if I was to get a word, let's get the paint document up. So now the current plan is to fund a $2,000 account. Now the reason for it is basically, look, I could take a challenge, another 50k, 100k, 200k challenge. I have the money for that. In terms of how much it would cost, it's around 500, 1000 and 2000. And for me right now, I believe I'm in, I do want to see some gains from the market. So right now I haven't made any sort of gains at all. I'm pretty much down, I'd say, including my learning material, my funded accounts and whatnot. I'm probably down around, I'd say, 4 to 5k. Yeah, or 3 to 5k. Note, have not blown any accounts due to fixed risk from the beginning, but money spent on challenges and learning. So the fact that I haven't really lost blown any accounts is a good sign. Let's fund that $2,000 account. So that on that $2,000 account, I'm going to risk $50, which is, if we do the math correctly, let's bring out the calculator. I believe that's, I don't want to. So that is divided by 100, I think. Is that right? No, I don't know. Well, it's definitely not 1%, obviously. I think it's around 2 to 3%. Might not be right. But anyways, I'm going to be risking $50 per trade. And then if month is profitable, increase by $50. So we're scaling, right? So that's the plan now, is to build a small account to actually see some profits, right? And if I can get profitable in consecutive months, then we know this strategy is legit through forward testing, and we can keep applying it. Alright, so stay tuned guys, I'll see you next week.